Hi there, this is Adam Corin with MaestroConference. I'm our training manager, and today I want to show you how to set up breakout groups with MaestroConference. Now, breakout groups are one of our best features, and I'm going to show you how to use them here. So here I've got our conference simulator open, and once I'm ready to launch breakout groups, I've already given the instructions, let's say, and I'm going to go over here on the left and hit breakouts and then this blue create button. I'm going to select participants and then let's say groups of 4. So as you can see here, you're about to create 5 groups of 4 and 1 group of 5 and randomly. In a different video, I'll get into the more advanced breakout features in terms of different groups you can create. But for now, we're just going to do random. And I'm going to go ahead and hit commit. Before I do, I just want to mention we usually don't have breakout groups of just 2 unless it's a small call, just because, if somebody, they're not paying attention or they've fallen off the call or something like that, then the one person who's in that partnership won't have a partner. So we often like to do groups of 3, 4, or 5 as a way of making sure each group is active and alive. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit commit. And as you can see, we've got groups set up here. The group numbers here indicate the people who are together. So for example, Fanny, Jennifer, Albert, and Chad are all in group 2 here. Okay, so since they've got a local microphone, what that means is they can just be heard within that small group. Okay, so I'm going to go down and select myself, and I'm just going to let everyone know, okay, everyone, you are now in your breakouts. I would hit this audio cue here, which will sound a low tone. And then I would probably set the timer. Let's say I wanted to give them 3 minutes. Now that's just going to count down from 3 minutes, and that'll flash red at the end of 3 minutes, which will let me know that it's time to bring it to a close. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to walk the room with my fellow co-presenter here, Dave, let's say. So the first thing I do is I'm going to give us local mics so we can no longer be heard in the main group. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to simply select one of these group numbers, let's say group 5. And now here Dave and I are listening in on what's happening in group 5 as they proceed with the breakout group. Now I'm in group 6, now in group 4, etc. Okay, let's say it's the end of the breakout. I'm ready to bring it to a close. I would simply give us the big microphone again and say something like, okay, everyone, wrap it up. And now, when you want to end your breakout groups, there's a couple of options. If you want to return to these same breakout groups later on in the call, what you want to do is select participants and then just put them on mute. Okay, and that way, when you're ready to return to these same breakout groups later on in the call, you just hit local again once you've got participants selected, and they're back in their breakouts. If, however, you're done with breakout or you want to split it up next time or mix it up, you would simply hit the dissolve button and you are back. Once you have the big microphone, you're back leading the call from the front of the room. Okay, so that is how you set up and run breakout groups with MaestroConference. Thanks for watching.